I'm Alex Doyle. I'm 24. My brand's called Ivory, and I'm the owner and designer. So the style of my brand is a very minimal take on just vintage clothes in general. I started the brand back in November of last year and just been curating ever since. We're really inspired by like brutalist architecture and just minimalism in general. So neutral color type of tones, and we just try to stay consistent with that kind of narrative. I would say my personal style reflects on the company, and as the company grows, my style grows as well. What inspired me was I've always been a fan and just had a huge passion for just luxury brands and everything like that. And I always saw myself going back to vintage clothes and wearing vintage clothes consistently, and I thought it would be a good take to create a luxury narrative on something that I truly love. My dad was always involved in clothes ever since he was young, and he had a brand, so just kind of ran in the family, I guess. Our new launch is dropping. We designed a cropped double zip black hoodie. It was a take on actually a hoodie that came through the store, and it was cropped and fit me like wonderfully. So I just wanted to see how we can kind of play around with it. It wasn't double zipped, it wasn't as cropped, and it wasn't as heavy. So we actually created the samples from vintage hoodies itself. So when we were in the sampling process, our first thing was actually using already made vintage hoodies and getting the dimensions right. So we went through about a 2-cycle process of getting everything done, and then we couldn't find all of the ones that we wanted to manufacture, so we kind of turned to cut and sew. My take on modern fashion now, it's just a lot of fast fashion, and the quality of products isn't as what it used to be. From people who wear vintage clothes and everything like that, you can ask them that their favorite pieces are 30, 40 years old, and it's last ever since. So the quality control of vintage clothes is just way higher. You know, it's about affordability with a lot of people. As people's knowledge gets more involved with fashion, they would understand that investment pieces that are a little bit more expensive will last them way longer. I love people feeling confident in what they wear, and everyone that has, shopped at the store, liked the store. I mean, every time they wear something, they style it beautifully, and it's just probably my favorite thing to see people express themselves from like a medium that I had something to do with. Cool. All right. Yeah, of course. Thank you.